Hey everyone, I am getting my, all my equipment up and running. Going, so if on, that you can hear me, see me, check it all out. So check out my son, my team Thermo Empire. That's the team that I'm leading. If you have any questions, let me know. So today we are making, no, we're not doing that. We're gonna go searching. All right, so we have got, all I typed in was lemon because I got some lemons from next door. So, lemon, and then search. So I have chosen, if you go into your settings, I've chosen English and taken out all the countries so that I get like 9,000 recipes. Let's have a look down. Lots of lemon drinks, lemon slushies. Here you go, lemon pudding soufflés. So I've never made a soufflé before, so fingers crossed. So every recipe has a picture at the start, picture at the end. We also scroll down. We've got our total times, our ingredients, prep, nutrition, utensils. Now, I always let people know that if you have a recipe that say has 3 components to it, say it's pastry, you've got the base, the filling, and the top, and you only want to make the top. See how that actually highlights that step? If you click on the step that you want to jump to, it takes you straight there. No next, which is awesome. All right, let's start cooking. So place oven rack in center position. So this is an American recipe, obviously, 350 degrees F, which is 176.67 degrees. So I've put my oven to about that. My oven's a bit cool anyway, so. Next, lightly grease. So I've got my little baby ramekins. I measured before, they're about 3 ounces each. And I had baking paper, but let's just use this paper towel. So I'm just gonna butter them. Has anybody made baking paper? Made soufflés before? Let me know how they went. Obviously they're a thing that everybody is quite, I don't know, intimidated by, challenged by, including me, since I've never made them before. Even though I've had, I've had 4 Thermomix models. The 21, the 31, the 5, and now the 6. And I have never got around to making soufflés, which is crazy, but there we have it. All right, so we're gonna butter that. All done. Right. Next, with the vegetable peeler. So I've already done that. And what you really want is, let's bring it over there. You want it to have as little pith as possible. So sometimes, say these bigger chunks, I'll show you that one. That's got a little bit of white pith on it. I would scrape that away. And if you have time before you do anything with zest, wrap it in some paper towel, and it actually dries out a little bit more. We used to do that with our cooking experiences, that you would get your peel off and let it dry out. Okay, so avoiding the white pith, set the peel aside. All right, done that. Next, cut all 4 lemons in half, squeeze the juice from all halves into a small bowl and set aside until needed. So I've got my dishes here. I will just get my fancy new Thermomix knife. That one. Out. And on my cutting boards. I thought I had all the time in the world. But obviously I didn't. I usually prep. But I thought, let's just wing it. Let's get it going. All right. So these are from the neighbour's tree. Gee, they look pretty good actually. All right. So squeeze the juice from all the halves. Has anyone else got a friendly neighbour who helps them out? Is anyone watching? I can actually see comments if you'd like to comment. I can see someone's liked, but I'd love a comment if you're out there. Otherwise, maybe you're watching this later on. So obviously everybody's busy on a Sunday afternoon doing stuff. All right. So that's 1, 2, and what I'll do is I'll grab the pips out in a minute. What you can actually do is use your lid. Should might do that. See if I can pop that up and you can see. Either into the Thermomix bowl itself or on here. Now the new TM6 lid still has the MC itself has a rim around here that stops, and you can actually point your steam to where it's going, but you can also, as you can maybe see there, do your lemons or your oranges, and the pips stay on the lid and the juice goes in. So that's 2. So I'm also looking for feedback, whether you guys want me to do the whole recipe as I go, or have everything prepped and then just smash it out. Totally up to you. All right. That's 3. So Sunday afternoons, I also would love to do some cookie dough advanced cookie dough stuff, or even cookie dough little short classes, short things. Now another handy hint is when you've got your lemon, if you actually roll it on the bench, you actually get more juice out of it if you roll it before you juice it, which of course I haven't done, but that's all right. All right. Ooh, lots of pips in these ones. That's all right. Oh, here we go. All right. So just need to drip that juice in and throw things around, but that's all right. Scared the dog. Okay. Let me just get another bowl. Scrape those out. Excellent. All right, so next, set it aside till needed. So place our lemon peel. I'll just bring my thing back up. Hopefully you can see me there. All right, place your lemon peel in the bowl. 3 ounces of sugar. So I'm going with the white stuff today. Now you can see that the actual scales have given me ounces, so I don't need to worry about trying to work out any change of ounces to grams. insert measuring cup. Let me just excuse the dog barking at everything next door. Right, so 10 seconds speed 10, all the way to 10. Some pips out. That's all right. Okay, next, scrape down the sides of the mixing bowl with a spatula. So hopefully you can see from the top there what we've got going on in the bowl. That looks lovely already. Okay. Separate 2 large eggs chilled. So I'm going to do that. Okay, so always separate them into a cup just in case one of them's not quite perfect. All right, so there's the white into that one. The yolk into that one. Oh my goodness. I might have to mute for a second. Yell at the dog. I'm not sure if you can hear him. Let's see if we can. Oh, I don't know if we can. All right, well that didn't work. That's all right. Okay. Egg whites into separate bowls and set aside without measuring cup. Let's take the MC off. Next, so turn speed selected to 4. Meanwhile, follow the next step. So we go up to 4. Slowly add the reserved egg yolks through the hole. And I can still see the time there. We get to there. And then the next one. That's right. 28 seconds. Just keep scraping out my pips out of my bowl while it goes on. Hopefully I'll be doing more of these and getting more. If there's anything that you actually want to see me do or challenge me to do, I'm always more than happy to be challenged. Let me know. So with the sound of the machine that it's finished, you can actually touch the screen, touch the silver dial, or touch next to have it stop. Okay, so next slowly, yep, done that. Scrape down the sides. So let's have a look in there. That looks pretty good. So I always go around the outside. Because I find that if you scrape down from top to bottom, you actually don't get as good. I always scrape on the side, whack on the inside. Old wives' tale, but I follow it. Okay, so 1 ounce of all-purpose flour, which is my plain flour that I've got here. So 1 ounce is not much. 8, 9, and a bit. 1. Okay, a pinch of salt. So I always, rather than use my salt grinder, I always, let me go and grab it. I left it on the other bench. No, in the cupboard. No. did bring it over. Oh, there it is. I did. So I always, oh, there we go, mill my own salt so that I've got a pinch or a teaspoon or whatever I need. So it depends what you think a pinch is. Mine is 2 fingers. So 4 ounces of whole milk that I've got here. Actually quite excited to have 4 to make soufflés today. All right, 2 ounces of lemon juice. Right. Let's get a spoon. And the dog's barking. Right, so it's 1. 1.6. 1.8. 1.9. 2. 2 ounces of lemon juice. Insert measuring cup into mixing bowl lid. That's that one. Okay, so 10 seconds, speed 4, shows me where 4 is. Here we go. Right, transfer to a large bowl and set aside. Oh, of course. Right. So let me just scrape this down. That one. Right, you can see that. And like I said before, scrape around the outside. Put that in. And then I'm just going to go around the blades as well. Make sure I get as much as I can. Alright, and then I'll talk loudly. Okay, clean and dry mixing bowl, which is great because what I've done, it's got another one. So I don't know if you've got a second bowl blade and lid like I do. There we go. Makes it quick and easy. All right, insert butterfly. So I always insert the butterfly left. Let me see if I can turn it there. Can you see that? Left of the highest blade, so left of the lump. Turn it a little bit left and it's locked in. Now, of course, if you've already got food in there, best guess is good enough, but that's the best way to do it. So the 2 reserved egg whites that we have here, in there. Next, without measuring cup. Next, so 30 seconds, speed 3.5. Now we can also go ahead and have with the preview, so without measuring cup. So 30 seconds. Then next, 1 tablespoon of sugar through the hole in the mixing bowl lid. So then remove butterfly. Yep, so it's whisking, and I will go and get a tablespoon. So if you don't already, grab yourself a set of spoons. So then next, without the measuring cup, but I want to get the sugar ready to go. There we go. Next, so it's 30 seconds, speed 3.5. It says meanwhile, so I'm adding a tablespoon of sugar in 30 seconds. Alright. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Next, done. Next, remove the butterfly whisk. So in lots of the recipes, we've actually got videos. Here it is showing you how to take the butterfly out. There we go, lid opens up, press stop, take the lid off, take it out, which I have done. And then next, spoon the whipped egg whites on top of the reserved yolk mixture. So there's my mix. Let me just tilt down so you can see my mess. Alright, I'm going to use this other butterfly to do that. So spoon it on top of Now I read this recipe a few times, so hopefully it'll all work out. There'll be no surprises. It's okay. I'm just getting everything that I can out. Hopefully you can see some of that. There we go. And next, using the spatula, gently fold the egg whites into the egg yolk mixture by putting a bit of the batter up and over the egg whites. You see that? And this is a bit obviously that I'm like, oh. Hopefully it'll work. And next, continue working until it's, do not overmix, but do not have too many chunks. All right. Take a little while. Getting there. Yeah. Are you still watching? Right. Folding. Folding. It's looking like it's all folded in. Just have to make sure there's no big chunks of egg white. So it says. Not to overwork it. Okay, right. Next, pour batter into ramekins. Carefully pour simmering water into the baking pan. So what I've done is I've actually pre-boiled water, and I'll just quickly boil it again so that it's ready to go. The oven is on. get my so it says 4 3-ounce ones, so that's, I'll fill them as to the top, and then I'll show you. And then I'll pour boiling water on it. So in the base, I'll show you the pan. Bit of a mess of the place, but that's all right. Okay, let me tilt the camera down. There we go. So then it says to pour boiling water in and so around the ramekins in the baking tray, about halfway up the sides, and then bake for 30 minutes until the top is firm and slightly golden. So I will do that and then I'll get back to you. All right, bye.